just a week the first time they fought, but he believes he would have won the fight had he not went down in the 12th. He says he took the rematch to change the story. He's going to knock Mosley out in the first round. Mosley, Mayorga, the second time around. This is round one. It's Mayorga in the black trunks, the white trim. Sugar Shane in the gold trunks. Big right hand by Mosley.
Mayorga has not come out bombing away. The last time that Mosley fought was against Anthony Mundine. It was about 2 years ago. And in that fight, his back tightened up. He had a lot of back problems in that fight. Was forced to retire in the fight. But he feels he's healthy now. And he feels that'll be a big difference for him here tonight.
And he said he didn't want to go out that way. He didn't want his career to end like that. He's been sparring with a lot of guys, namely Sean Porter, to help him get ready for when he beat Adrian Broner. And he said after sparring, he said, I felt good, I felt quick. He said, I can do this. He said that's the main reason why he's came out of retirement. He wanted to fight some of the big fighters. He wanted to fight Juan Manuel Marquez as he pops the jab there to Mayorga. That didn't work out. He said Chris Algieri expressed some interest, but it was Mayorga was the one who jumped at the chance to fight him again. Another right hand by Mosley. As Raul Calle Sr. going to watch the headbutts.
The only punching here so far has been from Mosley. Some pretty good jabs, a couple of follow-up rights. Mayorga has not offered anything.
Yeah, especially for a guy guaranteeing a first-round knockout. You got to throw. Here's a left to the body.
Well, sometimes you have to hit Ricardo before he gets going. He's often invited fighters to hit him, put his hands down at his side, and taking punches to the chin. Did that with Vernon Forrest, and he won. Did it with Tito Trinidad, and that was a bad mistake.
Mayorga flicks the jab out. Another jab by Mosley here. Final seconds of round one.
10 seconds. Stop at the bell, gentlemen. 10 segundos. Para la campana. No punch.
Here's the children of Sugar Shane Mosley along with his fiancée.
Fiancée is Trista to the right. Has handled a lot of the details of this promotion.
And he's trying to, well, he might be trying to play possum too. The overhand right, me and Kenny feel that you caught him really good and you can catch him again when you want to. Just set it up. Okay? Looking good. Looking good. Just keep doing what you're doing. Take your time. All right? Great job.
Just drink the water.
Like I say, be smart.
This usual tactic of Mayorga to stand up between rounds, as you see Mayorga getting hit. Not liking it, but he would like this even left. The left hand trying to psych Mosley out a little bit, but Ricardo better offer a little bit of offense.
This is round two. Mosley was in agreement with Mayorga. He said this fight would not go all 12 rounds, and according to Mosley, he says, I think I'll get him out of there before the 6th round.
In the first fight, Mayorga was able to land with a lot of clean overhand rights. He's just rushing Mosley now.
Yes, missed with that right hand. Now it's Mayorga trying to press the action. There's a right hand that hit on the left hip of Mayorga as he complains.
Bring it up solo, eh? Box, let's go.
Punch was low, but Mosley's basically not a dirty fighter.
Watch your hands, cuidado con las cabezas, está accidental.
Mayorga seems to be bothered. I think that time maybe by an elbow. I don't think Shane's really relaxed yet in the fight, though. Looking at his body stance, body language, technique.
Stiff jab. Mosley gets him against the ropes. And Mayorga grabs him. There's a right hand that clips Mayorga on the jaw.
He felt that one. He hurt him.
Another big right hand by Mosley. Another right hand.
Mayorga has no defense for it.
He grabs Mosley.
He's in trouble.
He is in trouble. Against the ropes.
Shane can't miss with that right. He's landed 3 overhand rights in a row.
We're under a minute here in round 2.
Of course, in one of Shane's biggest fights against Floyd Mayweather, round 2 was where he had Mayweather in trouble, again with 2 tremendous right hands.
And didn't capitalize.
Stop! Watch your hands, guys. Cuidado con las cabezas. No hay golpes, eh? Here we go. Box.
You can hear the corner of Mayorga screaming out, watch the head, watch the head.
10 seconds. Stop at the bell, gentlemen. 10 segundos. Pega la cabeza. No le pone la cabeza y péguese así. 5 seconds, gentlemen. 5 segundos.
Very rocky round for the Nicaraguan.
No le pegues de quieres así porque si lo lastimas te va a lastimar, eh.
Come on, put the bag on his head. Give him water. I don't want it. I just want to wet my mouth. Give me more water.
Come on, wake up, champ. Come on.
Shoot a liver shot, do it. So you can't take it to the body. His body's weak. It's weak, but you're powerful, you're strong, and you're visualizing.
All right, we take a look at round 2 action, and Sugar Shane just started landing those big rights. There's the first one that began to get Mayorga in trouble, and he came on. He landed actually 3 or 4 right in a row. The overhand rights, Mayorga just keeping his left down low. He could, and Sugar Shane just came right over it time after time.
This is round 3.
Mayorga kept asking for water, more water in the corner. At least he didn't ask for a cigarette.
No, exactly.
Stop! No punch. I'm here. Let him go. Here we go. Box. No hay golpe, no hay golpe, no hay golpe. Watch your hands, both you guys. Accidental. Box. Los dos están atacando. Así pasa.
Shane Mosley not only coming out of retirement, but unveiling his new promotional company, Go Box, promoting this entire fight, bankrolled the promotion himself. Talked about it took about $1 million, he said, to fund this entire thing. Look at Mayorga taunting him.
Yeah.
Said, look, here I am right here.
He'll let him hit him.
There's a right hand.
Same tactic he used against Vernon Forrest and against Felix Trinidad. We've seen it before from Mayorga. It gets him into the fight.
They go toe-to-toe. It's Mayorga now. And the crowd loves it. Another right hand by Sugar Shane Mosley. 1-2.
Look at Mayorga. Fight's on. Let me tell you, Mayorga, this gets Mayorga into it. He just let him hit him a left hand. Look at him.
Right hand. Hey, look at Mayorga.
Well, Raul Caiz doesn't like it.
He's telling him, hey, look, let's fight now.
Mosley has expended a lot of energy. All the histrionics aside in the first 3 rounds now.
Sweeping left hook by Mayorga misses. And Mayorga continues on, taunting Mosley.
If nothing, he's a showman.
Hit him to the body, just below the chest.
Okay? Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. Set him up with a jab, overhand right, and you do some good body shots so you get the opportunity again to throw the body shots again. Because he can't take it to the body. I'm telling you, you're a powerful body puncher. You always have been. So he's thinking you're going to...
Give it to him. Give it to him. Don't do any more of that. Come on, feint him. Feint him.
You got to work.
You got to work on him. Hit him upstairs. You're breaking him down. Come on.
Well, it got a little bit crazy in that last round. Mayorga asking Mosley to hit him, which he did. A familiar tactic from Ricardo. It got a little nuts in there. Ricardo pulling out all the stops. Psychological warfare.
This is round 4. You heard the corner of Mayorga tell him to stop there. Go fight him. Left hook to the body.
Acceding to his dad's instructions of go to the body. Shane has always been an outstanding body puncher. He let that part of his game get away from him mid-career, it seemed like, for a while. But if he goes to the body, when he attacks to the body, he does it really very, very well, and it has a damaging effect.
Shane just missed with that right hand. Here's a left hook by Mosley. Here's a right hand. They both exchange right hands there. Body shot by Mosley in the left hook.
Ricardo better not stand there and let him hit him too many times like that. Hands down, giving him free shots. But what kind of a pace can Mosley keep up if this thing drags into round 7 and round 8, round 9?
We're under a minute here in round 4.
Mayorga just, so at times to me it seems like he's better off just when he is wild and crazy and lets fly, you know. I think his strategy as far as Mayorga is concerned, just he lets it evolve as it comes during the fight. No real game plan.
Shane missed those punches. Here's a right hand by Mosley, set up by the jab. Mayorga's punch is wide and missed a lot. And there's the wife of Ricardo Mayorga.
She doesn't look too pleased.
And one of his 10 children.
Ricardo looking a little wary, even though he's still standing.
Give him the water, give him the water.
Come on, champ. I'm good, I'm fine.
I'm fine, more water, please.
Oye, la piqueada la está haciendo.
Come on, you know what you're doing.
Tell him, keep working the jab.
I'm good.
Ricardo, el campeón lo está haciendo.
Well, you hear Mayorga say, look, I'm good. You know, Mayorga's a guy, and he says he fought on the streets there in Nicaragua since basically the age of 9. In fact, when he was 12, he said he was about 130 pounds. Guys would pay him to fight men on the streets.
Right, he was very poor. So they'd just get together with people when he was that young, 9 or 10 years old. They'd pay him a few pennies to fight older guys.
Talked to him in the fighter meeting. So what do you do now? I said, well, I'm just a transient. I'm a good friend of the president, Daniel Ortega. He says he basically pays me a stipend every month.
He had a Daniel Ortega shirt on every day this week. And he's got it on his trunks.
Quick 1-2 by Shane Mosley. Backs up. Mayorga. And he waves Shane in. Here's another right hand by Mosley. Short left hook by Mayorga.
That right shook him. That right really shook Mayorga.
He grabs on to Shane Mosley. And Mosley stays right on him. Pops him with the jab. Good stiff jab. There's a right. And a left to the body. Left hook by Mosley. 1-2 by Mosley connects.
Mayorga so far being dominated the way that he normally is not, even in losing fights.
Another 1-2 by Mosley, kept by a right hand. Keep in mind, Mosley said he was going to finish this fight by the 6th round. You can see there's a cut opening on the left eye, right under the right eye of Mayorga.
That was a punch.
Yep, Raul Caez Sr. says it was from a punch.
And if you look at the first fight, even though Mayorga lost, I thought he was a lot more competitive in that fight than he is tonight. And even in other fights that he was defeated, such as against Felix Trinidad, he was much more competitive. He dropped Trinidad in that fight. And the fight was in doubt for 5 or 6 rounds.
Couple of stiff jabs. There's a right hand by Mayorga. Here's the wife there of Mayorga. She sees the cut. And here's the emotions.
He's going to sit down this time between rounds. Very bad spot. Right on the eyelid.
Get your water, go to water.
Shane looking a little weary himself in that corner. Good jabbing by Mosley. Really excellent jab there. Opened up the cut. Certainly Mayorga looked discouraged between rounds in the corner.
As well as his wife. This is the 6th round. Another stiff jab by Mosley. Mayorga acknowledges, yeah, you got me.
Now, does Shane Mosley have the resourcefulness to finish off an opponent who is clearly in a bad situation at this point?
Short left hook by Mayorga. Right hand by Mosley.
Stop, no punch, no punch.
Mayorga's right above us, looks very tired.
Eats another stiff jab from Mosley. We have come to the halfway point of round 6. Shane Mosley has thus far dominated this fight with the jab and the right hand. There's another right, overhand right by Mosley. Mayorga comes back with a right hand. Mosley a left hook.
Mayorga's just very hard to flatten, very hard to put on the canvas.
Big double right. That one makes Mosley stumble. And a short right by Mayorga again.
I'm trying to figure out in looking at Shane if he was actually hurt there or just hit off balance. But Mayorga clearly encouraged a little bit. Flurry.
Has had in this fight. There's a left hook by Mayorga.
And I'll tell you, as we approach the end of the 6th round, this is just a halfway point of a 12-rounder. You got 2 40-somethings in here who both appear weary and maybe...
Oh. And down goes Mayorga.
He's claiming a low blow.
He's claiming a low blow.
Referee is counting.
Says no. He's not going to get up. And that's it.
Just as Mayorga had staged his biggest rally of the fight, and it seemed to get himself into the fight for the first time in the battle.
A body shot drops Mayorga.
Mayorga, by the way, still has not gotten up. He's on one knee. There you see him. Now he's going to manage to struggle to get on the stool.
If you remember at the beginning of this round, right before this round began, it was his father who told him, go to the body. If you see a liver shot, deliver it. And he does it again with a second basically left in the round. It's deja vu all over again.
Amazing.
It's that left right there, right on the liver.
It's a totally legal punch. Completely legal.